All you wanna do is bow. You ain't trying to live with God. You just trying to get it out.
What's going on, everybody? DeConte Allen, aka D Allen 416, back with another video, and this is one that's more so on my business tip here. But as you can see from the description and the title, this is my top 5 book writing tips. My top 5 book writing tips. I love to write. I've published 1 book so far. Actually, I've done an ebook as well. So got a couple of other books actually that I've been working on. So one to be released here pretty soon, catered to you entrepreneurs. So y'all be on the lookout. It's called The Entrepreneur's Corner. So y'all be on the lookout for that. It's coming very, very, very soon. So y'all be on the lookout. But before we go anywhere, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Also click that notification bell so you can get notified each time I upload a video. Got some more videos I'm about to pump out for some more tech stuff I done bought. Got this iPad Pro, I got this case, got headphones, got all kinds of stuff coming along. But also I got another video that's going to be attached to my blog. If y'all haven't, go check out DeConteAllen.com and check out my blog. I have a couple of different articles up there now, so you can check it out. Let me know if you like it, leave some comments and everything. So let's get right into the video. So these are my top 5. My top 5 for book writing. My top 5 tips for book writing. Number 5 is you want to find your quiet place and a peaceful place to work on your book. Find your quiet place and a peaceful place to work on your book. I'm in my office right now. Sometimes I get in here. A lot of times I'm doing creative things in here. So a lot of times if I am in that zone where I want to write, a lot of times I can be quiet here. Sometimes my son here come and bombard. So sometimes it ain't quite as feasible to write. So a lot of times I go to like Panera Bread, or I find some water somewhere. I sit by a river or body of water. A lot of times it's peaceful and quiet and I can just write. So a lot of times also I write on the fly. So but that's my number 5. Just find you a quiet place, a nice peaceful place where you can work on your book and write. Number 4, you want to write at least 15 minutes per day. Write at least 15 minutes per day. What I found out, and I tend to coach a few people. And so when I coach them, if they're especially first-time book writers, I encourage them to write at least 15 minutes a day. So what I found out is in writing those 15 minutes a day, a lot of times once you start, you will continue to go forward with it. And so you'll a lot of times write for 20 minutes to an hour or whatever the case may be. So so commit to doing at least 15 minutes a day of writing. All right, moving right along. Number 3, you want to outline your book. Outline your book. I can't stress that enough. Outline your book. Remember in school when you would go forth doing like a research paper or whatever the case may be, you'll write that outline. So you want to outline your chapters. So when you outline your chapters, you'll have all your chapters listed. And so that will allow you to tune in and focus on whatever the subject matter is of that chapter. And so you can tune yourself into whatever that subject matter in and write according to that chapter. So you want to make sure you outline your book before you begin to write, because that'll help you structure your book. All right, number two, and this is one of my favorites. So we're living in a world now where we have the smart devices, the tablets, the iPads, the phones, and all that good stuff. But one of the awesome tools that each of them have is a notes app. I use it faithfully. Use your notes app. I have all my books in there. I have them organized and I have them listed by the chapter. So if I'm inspired to start writing, I'll pull out the notes, and I could be just on the fly wherever I'm at. Pull out my phone and I can get to writing. So utilize that notes app. That's number 2. Make sure you use the notes app. You don't have to. You can keep your journal of some sort, along with you. But that's my that's my number 2 tip for book writing, to use the Note app. That also makes it easier to transcribe it to your computer, because you can simply email it. You could, if you have an iDevice, you can AirDrop it, copy and paste it to Word or whatever into your book format and change. It just makes it so much easier and so much more streamlined once you get ready to actually put it on your book template. All right, and my number 1 tip on my top 5 for book writing is to make sure that you pray before you begin to write. Oh man, that's the bread and butter. To make sure you pray before you begin to write. You just want to tune in to what it is that God wants you to write, what He wants you to extract to the pages, so as your readers are involved and engaged in the book, you know that it is of His Spirit, and that and what He wants to project into their lives to help edify them, or whatever the case may be for your book. So make sure you pray before you write. Pray before you pray even for the book title. Pray for the chapters listing. Pray, before you just begin to write, so everything will flow smoothly. I could say one thing, I'm just graced in that area to write, so I could begin to write, and His Spirit would just flow from me, and it's just awesome, and to go back and read it and to see what God had on His heart and on His mind, and to be able to read it, it's just amazing. So make sure you pray. But those are my top 5. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If not, hit the thumbs down, whatever the case may be. Leave me some comments of if these tips are helpful to you, or either some tips that you may do that I may haven't mentioned. So I will catch y'all in the next one. Blessings.
All you wanna do is bow. You ain't trying to live with God. You just trying to get it out.